History is full of kings, wars, and revolutions, but sometimes it's just plain ridiculous. From animals being put on trial to pants that randomly exploded, these aren't myths. These are real. Today, we're counting down 20 of the weirdest historical facts that sound completely fake, but are 100% true. This is interesting and bizarre history. And trust me, this episode lives up to the name. Number 1. In 1930s New Zealand, farmers used sodium chlorate to kill weeds. Problem? It's highly flammable. Their pants would spontaneously combust while being worn. The government had to intervene. Farming was a fire hazard. Number 2. In medieval Europe, animals could be legally tried in court. Pigs, rats, and even insects were charged with crimes like theft or murder. They had lawyers, judges. Sometimes they were sentenced to death. One pig was even dressed in human clothes for its execution. Justice is blind, but apparently not species-specific. Number 3. In 12th century Germany, a murder case turned macabre when the victim's corpse was brought into church and began bleeding from the nose in the presence of the suspect. People believed corpses would out their killers by bleeding. The court agreed. He was convicted. CSI, Medieval Edition. Number 4. After a military victory, Napoleon hosted a rabbit hunt. But instead of wild hares, his men brought tame ones. When released, the rabbits charged. They thought it was feeding time and swarmed the emperor. Napoleon was forced to flee, defeated by an army of fluffy ears and twitchy noses. Number 5. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built around 2560 BC. Cleopatra ruled in 30 BC. That means she lived closer to the moon landing than to the pyramids. Think about that the next time you call something ancient. Number 6. In 1896, Britain fought Zanzibar. The war lasted 38 minutes. Zanzibar surrendered after one building was shelled. It's the shortest war in recorded history. Barely time to brew tea. Number 7. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima when the bomb dropped. He survived, returned home to Nagasaki, and survived that one too. 2 atomic blasts. 1 man. And he lived to tell the tale. Number 8. John Tyler was born in 1790, and yet 2 of his grandsons were still alive in the 2010s. How? His son had kids in his 70s, and so did they. Talk about long-distance lineage. Number 9. Stubbs, a cat in Alaska, served as mayor for 20 years. He drank catnip water from a wine glass and never raised taxes. The locals loved him. Politics, perfected. Number 10. In 1945, a chicken named Mike survived for 18 months without a head. A missed artery kept him alive. His owner fed him with an eyedropper. He went on tour. He made it into Time magazine. Mike was a legend. Number 11. The Romans wiped with a sponge on a stick. It was soaked in salt water and shared. Public toilets had communal cleaning sponges. Sanitary? Not even close. Number 12. When Peter the Great caught his wife cheating, he executed her lover and had her keep his head preserved in a jar on her nightstand. That's a complicated marriage. Number 13. Greeks would carve curses into lead tablets, fold them up, and bury them with the dead. The curses targeted enemies, lovers, business rivals. Ancient drama, written in lead. Number 14. In 18th century England, pineapples were status symbols. People rented them for parties, just to show off. They didn't eat them, they posed with them. That's fruit with clout. Number 15. Yes, again. One pig in France was not only tried, but dressed in clothes and hanged for murder. It wasn't the only animal sentenced to death. There were full court proceedings for a pig. Number 16. In World War I, France built a fake Paris to mislead German bombers. Fake lights, fake train station, fake Champs-Élysées, like a film set, for survival. Number 17. Emperor Nero had a rotating dining room powered by water and slaves. The ceiling rained rose petals and perfume. Excess? That was just lunch. Number 18. In 16th century France, dozens were executed for being werewolves. Real people tried and killed for allegedly turning into wolves. Hysteria. With fur. Number 19. Victorians feared being buried alive so much they invented safety coffins. These had bells, air tubes, even viewing windows. Some were rigged to ring if the body moved. Talk about sleeping with one eye open. Number 20. In World War II, the U.S. planned to strap tiny bombs to bats, release them over cities, and let them roost before detonating. It backfired when the bats destroyed part of a U.S. base during testing. Weaponized wildlife. Not the best idea. And there you have it. 20 moments in history that are so strange they sound made up. But every one of them actually happened. If you enjoyed diving into the weird side of history, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps. Subscribe for more bizarre tales every week and ring the bell so you never miss one. Which fact blew your mind the most? Or do you know something even stranger? Drop it in the comments. I might feature it in the next episode. This is interesting and bizarre history. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.